In this movie, we need to have two workbooks open, Chapter 4 and Chapter 4A. It's not uncommon to have multiple workbooks open, and at times we need to copy data back and forth. Sometimes we actually might even want to have the different workbooks share the screen. The Switch Windows button, which is on the View tab, does give us a facility for switching between workbooks. If we want to go to Workbook 4A, we'll just click it right here, and there we are over there. But there's a faster way. It's Control-Tab. And if we have only two files open, Control-Tab is particularly fast, back and forth. Really handy when we're doing a lot of copying and pasting. We might have another file open. To create a brand new file on the fly, Control-N, that's the letter N. There's our brand new file. It's going to be called Book 1, Book 2, Book 3, depending upon what else might have been opened recently. And now if we press Control-Tab, we're going to be going to Chapter 4, Chapter 4A, then to Book 2. In other words, it takes a tad longer the more workbooks we have open. But many times it's the fastest way to move back and forth between open workbooks. If we have 4 or 5 open, we'll recognize that the order in which these worksheets appear is in a certain order. For example, right now, if I press Control-Tab, I'll be moving from the Chapter 4 workbook to Chapter 4A to Book 2, and then back to 4. If I press Control-Shift-Tab, instead of going to 4A, I'll be going to Book 2, and then to 4A. If you somehow could envision these in a circle, one way we're going clockwise, the other way we're going counterclockwise. Usually we don't care about that, but do recognize that sometimes it's going to be a little bit faster, maybe to press Control-Shift-Tab than pressing Control-Tab. Another aspect of switching workbooks is that View tab button, the one called Switch Windows, is a great candidate for the Quick Access toolbar. Simply right-click it, add it to the Quick Access toolbar, and so now, no matter which files are open, rather than needing to go to the View tab all the time, we have this button available in our Quick Access toolbar. It reminds us which workbooks are open. Sometimes we forget. And so we don't have to constantly go back to the View tab every time we want a quick reminder. But again, the fast keystroke shortcut for moving between workbooks, open workbooks, is Control-Tab or Control-Shift-Tab. And you can also use, by the way, Control-F6. Not quite as easy to use with the hands. And that is worth bringing up because if you use Microsoft Word, that's the technique you'll want to use there. Control-Tab there has different meaning. So Control-F6 also works here too, as does Control-Shift-F6. Quick ways of moving back and forth between open workbooks.